In this lecture, we will learn about variable scope in Python. If you're new to programming, you might be surprised to learn that not every variable you create in a program will always exist during the lifetime of the program. In other words, some variables are accessible only at certain points in the program, depending on where they are created. This is what is known as variable scope. Scope just means that a variable can only be accessed within the region or part of the code where it is created. When we have a variable up at the top of our program, we call that variable a global variable. Anywhere else in the code we can use this variable. Then let's say we have a function named function1, and inside of this function we have a variable y that we set equal to a value of 3. Variables that are created inside of a function are local to that function. What does this mean? Well, we can reference this variable y inside of our function1 function, but not outside of it. Let's go outside of this function and create a variable z, which we will set equal to x plus y. Then we will run the code. As you will notice, we get a name error. Specifically, we get the error message that the name y is not defined. This is because we created the variable y inside of function1, so outside of this function there is no definition of the variable y. To fix this, we can actually use Python's global keyword. We will break up the creation of the y variable into 2 steps. One will be a line using the global keyword and creating the variable y. The other will be where we assign the variable y to a value of 3. Then we need to call function1 above where we create the variable z, so that the variable y gets created when that function is run. After we create z and assign it to x plus y, we will print it out using Python's print function. When we run the code, you will notice that it works and that the error is no longer thrown. In the PyCharm console, you will notice that 8 was printed, since x is 5 and y is 3, and we set z equal to x plus y, which is 5 plus 3. That is a basic look at how variable scope works in Python. In the next lecture, we will learn about modules.